Hello, welcome. Just give a moment to let people in. If not, we'll just keep it rolling. Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome back to get out of here. Sorry, my cat wants to butt in as always, but even so, here we are. All right, welcome to our second session since I came back. And we're going to be talking about essential oil safety today. If y'all didn't see last week's session, I pray you'll go on back and watch the replay of my Essential Oils Made Easy class, which we talked about all the things you need in order to get started on using essential oils, how they work, what they do, all that really good stuff. And if you're viewing live now or watching the replay later, I welcome y'all in so much. Glad to see y'all here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. 1 second. Oh, wait, let me get that to the beginning first. All right. So, and we'll share. Let me just make sure everything's rolling on that side. Okay. So, welcome to our Essential Oil Safety class with your host, me, Tiffany Davis. And let me give you all a little introduction real quick. So, I mentioned before in my first class, there's 4 things I absolutely love. I love God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. I mean, not to sound too cliche, but as it says in the word, but honestly and truly, I love God. I love how he's changed my life, how he's, made it possible for me to even be here because of his son dying on the cross to save my sins. So I can't add enough for that. I love God. I love him so much. I wouldn't be here without him. Second thing, getting to know people. I love getting to know people. I love to meet new people as much as I can. I love to share with others, different experiences or even similar experiences. I like hearing what people have to say. I want to be there to listen and care for them and provide whatever they need to keep going in life. I like to do that. I like to encourage people too. That's my favorite. I love to people. Oh my gosh. I just love people in general. I mean, can't help myself. Third, I love cats. I have 6 cats, as I mentioned before. My pride and joy, my heart and soul. Love my cats. And I love any cats I come in contact with that are very friendly and really sweet. Yeah. And the 4th thing I absolutely love, and y'all probably got that hint from the beginning. I love doTERRA. I love everything doTERRA stands for. I love their company. I love their business model, their oils, their products, everything. I love everything about this company. They're beautiful. We'll get into more of that in a little bit. And so my why for being here, for why I do what I do. I'm here to teach as many as I can all about using essential oils to better their lifestyles and encourage everyone every step of the way. That's what I want to do. That's my life's mission. So that's a little bit about me. And as I mentioned, we're going to talk about how to use doTERRA essential oil safely. But before we get into that, I think it's extremely important that y'all know all about what is doTERRA, how did they get started, all that. So we're looking at what I like to call the heart of doTERRA. Yes. So stop that for a second. Okay. And we're going to share screen again. And I'd like to share with y'all for about 15 minutes of your time. This video talks all about their beginnings, how they got started. It's like, y'all probably saying, what the heck is doTERRA? What are they all about? What is this? What is all this? So I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we are going to view this video. Okay, so share that one and share. And I apologize if I'm a little in the way. Hopefully I won't be. So yeah, it's 13 minutes and 27 seconds, this video. And this is just a beautiful video. You may laugh, you may cry on both. But I pray y'all watch this and just take it all in. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to let them talk.
Well, sometimes I look back and I just wonder, what were we thinking? What was I thinking?
We went for a long period of time with no resources. And when I mean no resources, I mean no resources.
People told us we were crazy to go all in. You know, is this really going to work? I think some of the most beautiful things can emerge through trial and through difficult times.
I had been a physician for a long period of time, and I'd had a patient who came to see me, and they would ask me, Dr. Hill, what do you think about the essential oils? And I made the mistake one time of saying, I think that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. She looked me right in the eye and she said, I am so disappointed to hear that, because that's done more for me than you or any of your colleagues or anyone has ever done for me. And it intrigued me. And over time, I became more intrigued. I became involved with essential oils. Now, for the last several decades, this is all that I have focused on and all that I have done.
I remember when I first came into the essential oil industry, I thought they were voodoo oils. I thought they were really, really strange. It wasn't long before I started using oils on my kids, and I was amazed at what I was able to do and how it empowered me as a mom to take charge of my family's healthcare.
So I was a huge skeptic. Parents were educators. My father's a professor of physics. So I just wasn't raised with anything but allopathic Western medicine. I learned over the years how effective they were and can be, especially if they're pure.
When you make a claim that your product is 100% pure and you don't know that it's 100% pure, that's an integrity problem. I sort of made this conscientious decision. You have to, as a human, recognize that you have an obligation to help and to serve other people.
After working 10 years in the essential oil industry, I found myself leaving for integrity purposes, because I knew that essential oils had to be pure. The desire of my heart was just to go home and raise my children. I've tried all the essential oils out there. There's nothing that meets the quality standards our family needs to use for our healthcare. And it was in that moment that I knew, stop thinking with your head and start thinking with your heart. It all came together, and I had such a grand vision of going out and finding the world's most pure, most potent essential oils and educating mothers like me how to take charge of their healthcare. So it was in that moment, before fear took over, that I picked up the phone and I called Dave.
And Emily Wright called me at the time and just said,
what if we could go out and source the most pure essential oils on the planet and bring them to the world in a mainstream fashion? And he got really emotional. And Dave doesn't get emotional.
And actually, it was that right then and there. That was the genesis for me. And I just kind of felt strongly like, yeah, we're going to start a company.
So I hung up the phone with Dave. I picked up the phone and I called Dr. Hill. And as I called him, I still remember he kind of giggled. And I said, Doc, this isn't funny. I'm serious about this. What if we could go out and find these pure oils like we've always wanted to do? And what if we could educate people to really understand the power behind these oils? And he said, no, Emily, I'm not laughing because I think your idea is crazy. I'm laughing because I was just getting ready to call you and ask you the very same question.
It started with an initial little small meeting in an Italian restaurant
in the far corner, and we met for 5.5 hours until they finally kicked us out of the restaurant because we weren't buying food anymore. And we just started to dream.
We would meet anywhere we could find some space to meet. And it was in some strange places. Of course, the basement of the Normal Library was one.
We got too rambunctious and they finally kicked us out of the library.
Sometimes it was in the basement of our homes.
I remember not telling my kids, that I was unemployed and starting a new thing, but the dad was working on a project in the basement. As I did the business plan, I started to realize that this was going to be big. I just knew that with such a good team and product that had changed our lives, we felt like this was going to be significant.
So as we began in the spring of 2008, that's when we had a massive falling out with the housing market in the United States.
And there was a lot of panic and a lot of fear. We looked at starting this company. The first thing you think is, I got to raise money. I've got to get capital. And we set out to do that initially. And actually ended up, the four of us, back in New York City, visiting with some very high-profile people.
And as we gathered together that next morning at that conference table, and we've got, all of these Manhattan-style managers that are meeting with us, and they quizzed us for hours. Finally, at the end of the day, they looked at us and they said, we believe that your business model is going to work. We believe that you will be successful, and we want to fund your venture.
We'll give you $5 million. And we all, of course, felt extremely elated.
They were willing to fund the company, but of course they were interested in 51% and control.
And I just remember the feeling we had as we walked away from that conference table. And the four of us found ourselves in front of the Statue of Liberty. And I remember looking across the water.
Almost as if on cue, as I recall, we all just grew somewhat silent.
And as we looked out over the water, I looked at the Statue of Liberty, what rang true to me is, we're doing this to give people freedom. And if we take their money, we can't make people free. And we can't make this dream that we have a reality, because they'll never allow us to bring the quality of essential oils that we know we have to have to light, because they'll be looking for an exit strategy. They'll be looking for a return on their investment, and that can't be part of the equation.
I remember standing right next to Dave Sterling, and Dave looked at me, and in kind of a somewhat shocking way, he asked me, how much money do you have, Doc? And I said, I don't know. He said, how much can you pull together? And I said, I don't know. And he asked each one of us in succession, and before we left the park that afternoon, we had made the decision that we were unable to take any resources from anybody, and instead, we would all leverage everything we have.
We took the equity out of our homes, we cashed out 401ks, we liquidated everything we owned in order for this dream to come to fruition.
And so as I expressed this to my wife, I remember very clearly, she just looked at me and said, well, I trust you. You'll take care of us, and we'll be fine.
And we had family members even come to us to say, you're foolish. Your family is going to be homeless. So we went all in, everything. We didn't hold anything back. We thought it would be for just a couple of months that we went without any income, but it was 13 months. Those final months, we're eating almonds and yogurt and telling our kids they can't go to dance practice and they can't play sports because we don't have enough money. But having that belief that it was all going to be worth it. And I remember a day that we had $5,000 left in our account. $5,000 because we just put together this big oil order. And we didn't know how we were going to make payroll. We didn't know how we were going to make commissions. And just to see how doors open every single time, as long as we continued to step forward, the doors open.
People ask me sometimes, how were you guys able to do what you did? And, but everybody rolled their sleeves up and we did every job. We did this job, this job, this job.
I was supposed to go out and find these precious oils. So I started calling people. And every single person would say, of course, our oils are 100% pure. And that's when I realized almost all essential oils that are sold out there are sold through brokers.
These brokers were very smart people, often having very sophisticated labs. And the oils were almost always changed. Most were not pure. Most were synthetically created.
I had probably 100 plus different samples that had been sent to my home. And every time we would meet, Dave, Dr. Hill would say, Emily, have you found the oils yet? I'd have to say, not yet. Like, are we going down the right path? Is this really what we're supposed to do? I remember one beautiful day, I opened up my doorstep and 5 oils showed up all on the same day. It was frankincense, lavender, tea tree, lemon, and peppermint. As I smelled these bottles, I called up Dave and I called up Dr. Hill and I said, I found the oils.
I brought my camera because that was going to be a moment that I wanted to capture. And we pulled the lid off and smelled it. We were confident that these were the purest oils on the planet.
I remember that first discussion we had. We talked about the culture of the company. What type of soul do we want doTERRA to have? And we realized that these oils are experiential. And we realized it had to be a person-to-person model. We had to bring people together. We've got to have a culture of giving back. We have to have a culture of caring. Locking arms with the people who are putting the seeds in the ground, who are harvesting these products. It's making sure that their needs are met.
As I look back on it today with doTERRA, it's overwhelming to me to see the impact it is around the world. There's a lot of sacrifice, but again, those are days we look back on, with some pride. Sacrifice is a really important piece.
Today, we've empowered nearly 8 million families all around the globe. We're now filling 315,000 bottles of oil every single day. And just to think about it on that scale just warms my heart, knowing that every single bottle is changing somebody's life on both sides of the bottle.
I believe every single person in this world needs essential oils. Essential oils are the great equalizer.
We have single-handedly changed the acceptance of essential oils in science and in medicine.
We are so committed to this work. We are so humbled to be stewards of what nature has created so perfectly for us. And we're so grateful for all of our amazing employees, for all of our amazing wellness advocates, for all of our amazing customers all around the world.
We haven't changed in our mission. We haven't changed in our purpose. We're still true to those things that very early on were important. If doing the right thing was important then, doing the right thing is important now. If helping and giving service to other people was important then, it's important now. If sourcing oils differently and doing what had not been done before was important then, it's important now. We feel like, as crazy as it sounds, we're still just beginning.
I love that video so much. I hope y'all have really seen what that's all about. Woo, my goodness, what a mission. What a story. Gosh, I just love that they started out and they did what they had to do to pursue this. They did what they had to do to lay the groundwork. That's just how amazing this company is. And they truly care about everyone all across the world. The people who produce the plants to make the oils, the ones who test it in the labs, they're third party tested. So they really focus on how pure the oils are, how potent the oils are, like we talked about before in my Essential Oils Make Easy class. I mean, they're all about that. And the families that that have the farmers that grow these beautiful plants on the other side of the world, their families are loved and cared for. Their communities are being developed more. They have schools for their kids so they can go to school. I mean, you can't say enough about this beautiful, beautiful company. I just love this company so much. Okay, so I'm going to go back to sharing my screen real quick. Going back to that. Showing you this one more time. So you saw Emily Wright, that you saw speaking in that video. So the 5 oils she mentioned were lemon, tea tree, lavender, peppermint, and frankincense. Put frankincense in the center because frankincense is known as the king of oils. So many wonderful benefits and uses for that oil alone. All 5 of these, really, they're all just so amazing. But those are oils that doTERRA started with, and I can't say enough about these. These are such amazing oils. They're just beautiful oils and beautiful company. I'm so glad to be part of it. And I that video inspired you and might want even prompt you to try it out and for yourself, see how it'll benefit you and your loved ones all around you. So I'm going to share my getting into the root of our tonight, essential oil safety. Okay, this is the lovely man you saw in the video, one of the original founding executives, Dr. David K. Hill. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. I got to meet him last year. I visited Utah for their big convention. I'll talk more about that in future videos. But yeah, this man is so beautiful. He's all about passion, all about the purity, all about the potency of the oils, about the realness and the humbleness of the company and how they're just making things better in lives all over the world. So beautiful. So, okay, I'm going to start sharing that for a moment. I don't know if you still see me or not. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to stop sharing that slide for a moment. And I'm about to reshare because I mentioned Dr. Hill one more time because he will be schooling y'all real quick in this little video segment I have on essential oil safety. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen one more time. Okay. And just check back and make sure there's no black screen. Okay. All right. So without further ado, here is Dr. Hill on essential oil safety. I think the young man who introduced will do better than I can. So all right, I'm going to stop talking. Here we go.
doTERRA's product support team is available to questions or concerns you might have when using essential oils. A question that's often asked is, are essential oils safe to use on my kids? The answer is simple, yes. Essential oils are safe and effective for the whole family. To ensure you have a positive experience, Follow these safety tips from doTERRA's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. David K. Hill.
Essential oils are powerful. To ensure that you have a positive experience, use these tips to safely enjoy the amazing benefits of your favorite essential oils. First, avoid getting oils in your eyes or ears. You'll want to avoid contact with any sensitive areas on the body, so make sure that you wash your hands after applying oils. If you happen to get a little oil in your eyes, flush it out with olive, vegetable, or fractionated coconut oils. Your natural reaction might be to use water, but keep in mind that oil and water don't mix. Using water might actually make things worse. Second, be sure to look at an oil's label and review the doTERRA product guide for usage and directions. Many oils can be used internally, topically, and aromatically. However, not all of the oils can be used with all three application methods. You'll also want to note the sensitivity chart and make sure you are diluting an oil properly. If you have sensitive skin, you might want to keep a carrier oil handy when trying an oil for the first time. You could also try the doTERRA Touch line, which features some of the most popular essential oils pre-diluted for use on small children or anyone with sensitive skin. Third, avoid using citrus oils topically when going into direct sunlight. Citrus oils can be photosensitive and can cause discoloration of the skin. Even using a tanning bed and using the citrus oils topically should be avoided. Finally, remember that because essential oils are very potent, a little goes a long way. You only need 1 or 2 drops to experience the incredible benefits of doTERRA's essential oils.
Oh, I love that man so much. All right. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Okay. So, oops. Okay. I'm kind of ghosting myself. Okay. So, you saw the wonderful beginnings of how doTERRA started. That's an amazing video. I get emotional every time I watch that thing. And you heard from Dr. Hill about essential oil safety, how to use these oils the right way rather than the wrong way. I think we can all take a lesson from that. So with that said, that's pretty much all I have for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And whether y'all view live now or watch the replay, it's all here for you. If you didn't see the class before on Essential Oils Made Easy, go back and watch that. The class handout is ready down below if you needed to download it again or even print it out so you can follow along. I don't want you to miss a thing. So it's all there for you to take advantage of. And I'll be looking forward to actually, I'm not sure if I'll teach a class next week. I'm actually going to have y'all give me feedback, or if you want to do something like schedule one-on-one with me where we can get together and talk about oils, or even your main health concerns, whatever you're more focused on, whether it be for your metabolic health, you want to focus on that, your heart health, your gut health, whatever you want to focus on the most, we can get together and talk about that. Just get together with me, message me on Facebook, Instagram, or even put a link in or put a comment down below here, or even in the chat if you want to. Okay. That's cool, Lisa. That's wonderful. But yeah, we'll get together and talk, and especially if you want to really make your account work for you efficiently, I highly, highly, highly suggest getting into the Loyalty Rewards program. And I talked about that in the last class if you want to go back and view. But in a nutshell, it's like setting up your whole wellness roadmap, and you can have that thing going on autopilot every single month. You order what you need every single month, and you just use them and better your lifestyle in so many great ways. I love the loyalty rewards program. It's so great. And every month you order, you build up points so you can use them on free products that you might really like to use often. You can do that with them. I think it can even cover your shipping costs sometimes if you need it. Such a great way to purchase doTERRA oils and products. And you get even deeper discounts when you bundle certain things. Like, for instance, if you get what is called the MetaPower Advantage Collagen, which is still available in 2 flavors right now, which is the lemon orange flavor or the pomegranate cherry flavor. That's a limited time order or flavor right now, but they're still available right now for purchase. The lemon lime will always be there, but hopefully they'll make the pomegranate cherry permanent. It's so good. I love it. I tried it myself. But so you can put that together with something like maybe anything from what I call the Lifelong Vitality Pack that's got 3 types of supplements you can take to really work on your overall wellness. I love those supplements so much. I take them every single day. And I'll probably do a flash class about those supplements alone, because that's what I like to call the foundation of the whole wellness pyramid. Your nutrition and digestion. Got to have the Lifelong Vitality. I know I couldn't be without it myself. I love that supplement trio so much. So yeah, you can do stuff like order the Lifelong Vitality Pack first, and you can add on certain things at a discounted price. The collagen is usually like $84 or $85. But if you bundle the Lifelong Vitality with the collagen will drop down like $20. How cool is that? So you can really take advantage of your loyalty orders when you do that. And if you're a frequent loyalty rewards customer and you order between the 1st and the 15th of every month, you get a free bottle of oil. No kidding. In fact, for all you people out there who are already on loyalty rewards, the free product of the month this month is lemon essential oil. Oh my gosh, I love that oil so much. I've been diffusing it back here in my diffuser. Emotionally, from what I heard from my friends, it's the oil of focus. It really helps you focus on the things you need to get in contact with the most. Smells so good. It's literally called sunshine in a bottle. I love that so much. I love lemon in my water every day. I like to do that. And a little tip as far as what they call oil hacks. If you have some kind of sticky residue from like maybe a price tag that you peeled off, and that sticky residue is lingering there, what you do? A little drop of lemon oil on your finger, rub it along that on that spot, and maybe not more than 10 seconds, maybe less. You can just it'll come right off, just like that. It's practically magic. It's not magic, but it's like magic. But anyway, my friends swear by it so much. And also, they always have a 10% off deal, and that's for new and existing customers. And right now they have the Abode Cleaner Concentrates. They come in a bottle like maybe that tall, and you can get 1 bottle or a 4-pack. And I'm not sure the price offhand right now, but I'll link down below what it's all about. But what I hear, and my friends swear by it so much, that cleaner concentrate will clean and disinfect and all that stuff, even better than bleach. And it will smell way better. I used to clean my bathroom with bleach a bunch. I did that a lot, but it would often make me so ill. Oh my gosh. But I mean, I use the On Guard cleaner concentrate myself right now, but I recently cleaned my bathroom with that, and boom, my bathroom was spick and span. I love it. But I'm sure the Abode does extremely well. It has all the different types of oils that focuses totally on killing germs and all dealing with all kinds of residues. And oh my gosh, it's so good. And you can get the glass spray bottle that comes with it, or you can just or add it on there if you like. But yeah, that's the 10% off deal this month, and that's for new and existing customers. So just little tidbits there. I'll put a short up later on about all that. And being the fact that I don't know if y'all saw my short recently about me being accepted into Silver Club and how I'm in this big contest. I'm actually going to be conducting a whole contest of my own, and that's going to tie in with this whole thing I'm doing. And I will let y'all know about that in the very, very, very near future. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so if you have any questions, please comment down below or get with me. You can reach me by Facebook, Instagram. You can email me. I gave y'all my email address, although my email address is in the about section of the YouTube page. So if you want to reach me that way, you can. So yeah. I'm really, really, really glad y'all showed up and showed out and came to this class to learn about what doTERRA is all about, what it stands for, and how they do everything intentionally so that we can improve our lives and make them so much better, not just for us, for our loved ones, as well as everyone across the world. Can't say enough about this beautiful company. So I'll see y'all next time. I will let y'all know ahead of time when the next class is and everything that's coming up. And I will put out more info about my little contest I'll be conducting. All right. So I pray y'all have a wonderful night. And whether you're viewing live or on the replay, I'll welcome y'all in. So have a great night, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye now.